Well, it seems Hasbro is going to ignore Power Rangers for their 1027 event and not feature them at all. But in usual fashion, Jason David Frank is going to save the day from up above through his Legend of the White Dragon project. Let's talk about it. Do you know what time it is? Welcome to the Legacy of Nerd. My name is Daniel. And yes, you heard me. Hasbro is going to completely ignore Power Rangers for their 1027 event. We're going to talk more about that, but I actually have some good news, and it's about Legend of the White Dragon. So if you've been following me, you guys know that I let everybody know that the figures for Legend of the White Dragon, the White Dragon and Dragon Prime, are going to be able to be pre-ordered on October 27th. I think they planned it that way. I don't think they knew that there wasn't going to be any Power Rangers at 1027, but yes, pre-orders are going to go up tomorrow. I'm not completely sure of where they're going to go up. I'm assuming they might be going on the Valaverse website, but maybe it might be like Big Bag Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, or some other retailers as well. I am not sure about that. I actually got this information from an Instagram live that Aaron was on, and Aaron runs Bat in the Sun. And he was saying that the figures were going to go on pre-order on October 27th for this. And it's going to be a 2-pack. So he has been teasing pictures. We've been seeing prototypes and stuff like that in digital renders. And they look great. The prototypes look amazing. I hope that's the way that they look like when they come to shelves. And speaking of shelves, so I have gotten information that if the pre-orders do well for these Legend of the White Dragon figures, this 2-pack, if pre-orders do well, we will get more characters from the movie, but also that if the pre-orders do well, Walmart may carry them on store shelves. So we may see a mass production of Legend of the White Dragon figures in Walmart if this initial wave of pre-orders does well, which is like crazy. I know Jason David Frank would have been just amazed at that he could go into a random Walmart and see his project with Bat in the Sun and see his new figure, Eric Reed. And yeah, that would be crazy. Other figures that we can get, obviously Jenna Frank is in the movie, Jason Font's in the movie, especially that Jason Font character. That one, I think I need a figure of that as well. So we also seeing these on Walmart shelves, that would be amazing if we were able to pull that off for Jason. Like, that's just thinking about that gives me chills. Like, and exposing more people to Legend of the White Dragon, now we can expose it to more people as well, and I think that would be amazing as well. I think it would serve well, it would help the movie do better, and just, we obviously want this movie to do as best as it can for Jason. So I mean, really, this whole thing is for Jason. So yes, positive news. Pre-orders will be up tomorrow for Legend of the White Dragon, the 2-pack featuring the White Dragon, JDF, and Dragon Prime. And it seems like if pre-orders do well, we will get additional figures, additional characters, and we may see these figures on store shelves in Walmart, which is just crazy. Now, talking about Hasbro leaving out Power Rangers for their 1027 event. I don't even know what to say. This was already a worst case scenario, them already starting the hiatus this year. And this year of all years, like, this is the 30th anniversary year. We have gotten Once and Always. We have gotten Cosmic Fury. Like, we've had a lot of Power Rangers this year, but yet, why aren't we having Power Rangers throughout the year? Like, 1027 should be a big last event for Power Rangers, since it's their last event for Hasbro Pulse. Like, there should be something going on for Power Rangers. We still don't have a Robo Rita figure. We don't have a Min Quan figure. We don't have the Robo Snizzard or Robo Minotaur. Like, we have figures that we could be making. Not only that, like, those are just for Once and Always, which was a big part of this year. We don't have any Cosmic Fury figures, whether it be basic figures or a Lightning Collection. And not only that, like, we just started new teams this year. We started Turbo, we started Lightspeed Rescue, we started RPM. Like, we started new teams this year, and it's just like, we don't have anything for 1027. And I know We've known about the hiatus. We've known, according to Josh from Toku Topics, of what is supposed to be coming out. We know we're supposed to get the gender swap figures from Boom Comics, the white version of the Phantom Ranger, the Morphonaut. We're supposed to be getting, hopefully, the Yellow Ranger helmet. And then we all know about the HasLab as well with the Power Axe and the Power Bow. And I understand like these things are not ready and we should be getting, but the reality is this is a big year for Power Rangers. If they were planning to go on a hiatus, there should have been more plans to go forward with what we have already started. Like we have Once and Always. Like Once and Always was a big event, right? We can ride that wave throughout the entire year. Again, this is the 30th anniversary. We have gotten the remastered series. There's more that we could have done, I think, this year in preparation before we go on the so-called hiatus, because we're not going to have a show in 2024. Which brings me to the point. G.I. Joe doesn't have a show. Magic the Gathering doesn't have a show, at least that I know about. Like this is really kind of confusing of Hasbro's plan for Power Rangers. Like what are you trying to do here? And I don't mean to like sound so upset or so negative, because I've tried to stay positive through this entire thing. But the reality is like Power Rangers is owned by Hasbro. Hasbro should be doing more with their brands, right? Like that's what they should be doing. They should be focusing on the brands that they own. And it seems like they're like, when it comes to Power Rangers, they're like, we'll just buy whatever. And the reality is like, we love it so much. Of course, yes, we're going to buy what we like, but you need to be continuing keeping the hype, because if you let this hype die down, it's going to be harder to bring it back. And we've all seen it through different toy lines and stuff like that. Like we've seen it as toy collectors have seen it. If you let hype go down, people are not going to be more familiar with it, or not going to be, remembering it later on. And for us as Power Rangers fans, I think since we've had Power Rangers consistently since 1993, we've always had something Power Rangers on the shelves almost every single year. There may have been like a 9-month gap in like 2010 or something like that. But even then, like we've had Power Rangers consistently the last 30 years. And for them to skip big events like 1027, it just like, well, it grinds my gears. I'll go ahead and just say the line. It grinds my gears. Not only that, we had an earnings call today from Hasbro. Hasbro overall said that profits were down because of the strike, but they had an offset because 53% increase in Peppa Pig and Power Rangers. So they were happy for Power Rangers because it actually lessened the blow from the profits, or from the profit loss from the strike, which is like, you're already saying on the earnings call, and this was today, Thursday, October 26th, like we had an earnings call and they were saying, yes, Power Rangers is helping us. So if Power Rangers is helping you guys, why aren't you cultivating it? Why are you deciding to pause something that is going well? If you say, like you say it's going well, obviously then it's going well, right? You saying that it has helped you during this profit loss. Power Rangers and Peppa Pig have offset that, and Power Rangers was a part of that. Like, where is the mindset here? I don't get it. And I know a lot of us are seeing some of the old like Power Ranger figures on store shelves, and that's overproduction, or that is like it didn't hit with the audience or hit with the consumers, and I get that. And a lot of those, you'll notice they're always Yellow Rangers. Like for some reason, Yellow Rangers don't sell well, and I don't know why. And obviously females in a brand like an action brand doesn't necessarily always sell well as well. And those are what you typically see on store shelves a lot. But just that, like, guys, Hasbro, let's figure this out. Like I know like it takes what, like 13, 14 months from conception of a figure to on store shelves, but let's get started up again. Let's get it moving, because you know what? People like this brand. People care about it. And yeah, well, at least we have Legend of the White Dragon, and we have some positive news. We're going to get some new figures. We're going to get some pre-orders, and then the movie's going to come out next year in 2024. It's going to fill the gap for us, and we have something to celebrate, and we can celebrate Jason. So that's my news for today. Sorry, I kind of went on a rant, but I kind of needed to get that out. But yeah, Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you happy about Legend of the White Dragon pre-orders? Are you hoping they get on Walmart store shelves? What have you seen from the trailers that you would like to see in figure form? And what do you think about this whole Power Ranger being left off on 2027 and Hasbro's treatment of Power Rangers? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And y'all know what time it is. It's morphin' time.